Hey, well, here we are back to work. All right, good morning, everyone. So, I know that it is stupid cold out, but it is not freezing cold in my office. So, I have some ice cream. I did use keto chow and 3 ounces of heavy cream for the mix, and then water to make it up to the 2 cups. That's it. I don't do anything special. Now, I came and I was going to record my video and I needed to update drivers and do like 9 million tasks. So I did start eating it before I shared with you. So sorry about that. But you can see it's a really nice texture. It's not perfect, but it's really nice. And I do not add any extra sweetener. I do not add any extra gums or any of those things that a lot of people are doing. I'm sure it does improve the texture a great deal. But for me, we've tried all of those and it was not for me. Simpler has been better. I much prefer it. And this is the blueberry, which is why it has that hue to it. And I gotta say, I hope that they bring the blueberry back. It's one of I think it's probably my new favorite since, s'mores is gone. S'mores was my favorite. Uh, I was really lazy over the holiday weekend. I took a couple days off. I literally was a complete slug yesterday, and I loved every minute, but back to work. Now, because I had got my new ear piercings, which you can really barely see, but they need time to heal. They're still really going to be needing to heal a lot, but I could not go get my hair cut. And you guys, check out these chops. It has got to go. My hair is everywhere. I've got like a big poof and this extra. So, but I needed to make sure that I gave my ears enough time to heal before I let people go and fool around. And they're not going to be anywhere near healed, but they'll be healed enough that I can get my hair cut. So I've booked an appointment to get it all shorn down right before OhioCon so that I'm well shorn for the convention and it will look nice then. In the meantime, it's just getting shaggier and shaggier and crazier and crazier. Um, it is uncomfortably long for me. So, oh well. And it's weird because I've had longer hair before, but really I don't care for it. I really prefer it to be short. So that's my adventure today. I'm gonna eat my ice cream. I also have coffee to negate the freezing coldness of the ice cream. I have no idea what I'm doing today. I've got training modules to do. I've got a project meeting. I need to make sure vendors are on track. Uh, Other than that, my week is looking pretty nice from work. After work, we've got, man, I have so many things to start packing up. But that's what I'm starting to do now. We're into the packing phase before the convention. Yes. And that's good because that's a task I can handle. We've got some big rubber totes that we picked up at Menards. They were on sale. And so the board games can go in there so they won't get wet from snow or ice. Uh, they are heavier when they're in totes as opposed to just being loose, but it ought to pack in real nice to the U-Haul. And I am much relieved. So today I plan to, I don't know what we're doing. I'm looking for a good way to pack up the play to win games. Those are games that we give away that don't come home, so we don't want extra packaging. So I do think that even though I don't like cardboard for board games, I may put these into cardboard boxes. So, oh, what do you do when you're packing bulky stuff? I know that's not keto at all, is it? But it is very geeky. Taking hundreds of board games somewhere, that's a geeky thing. Only crazy geeks would do such a thing. And yet we do. So I'm going to talk some more about some of this stuff and just kind of tell you some more about the convention. I know you're not coming. All my little weebness is leaking out, but I think that it'll be fun to chat about. I'll talk to you in a bit. All right, friends. So I think I'm just having a keto chow kind of day. So I have actually made myself a giant bowl of the spicy taco soup, extra spicy. I added some spice to it because I don't actually feel like it's spicy. Um, it does have like that little profile lean towards it, but I like to add like a little bit of the green ghost flakes from Flatiron Pepper, which, as a reminder, if you place an order with Flatiron Pepper, tell them that Radical Geek referred you, aka Maitreya, and you might get a little special surprise within your order. So that's it. I am actually going to have like one more meal. Yes, 3 meals in one day. What? But it's just the way it's shaking out. And it will probably also be keto chow. I think I'll make a custard just to up the protein because it's eggs and keto chow and some coconut milk. So really simple food today. Uh, yes, it is packaged. No, it's not all 100% natural, but it is very tasty. It is nutritionally complete, and it is helping me because I am drowning. My boss is sick and basically said, "Hey, I need you to cover XYZ. Don't let the kids burn the house down." So, trying not to burn the house down. It's all right because it's actually not that busy at work, but it is a lot to do what I had planned for this week plus what he had planned for this week. So, the best laid plans. So, this will be great. It'll keep me on target, it'll keep me in good nutrition, and I'll be able to focus at the end of the workday on the tasks that I need to do for OhioCon. So, some things for that are not going as planned. And we'll talk a little bit more in between the next 2 meals. I have something fun to share with you. Hey everyone, so here we are, my last meal of the day. Yes, I told you, 3 meals today. It's all keto chow based, and I just got like some kind of notice making sure it wasn't my boss checking in. But it's just a custard, and I use the Irish cream keto chow for eggs and 2 cups of the Simple Truth organic coconut milk unsweetened, and that's all you put in it. Let me give a little scoop here so you can. So it's custard. So it doesn't look beautiful, but it is really nice. I did. Oh, that's right. I did add about a half a teaspoon of espresso powder to kind of boost up the coffee flavor in there. So I just have like a lot of tasks today, so this was the easiest thing. Tomorrow will probably be exactly the same. I still want to open my package, but it didn't get here. My tracking said it was supposed to be here by 2:15, and at 3 o'clock, I was like, "Where's my package?" I double checked the tracking, and it literally updated to before 8 o'clock. So I guess the mail's running behind, which is not really a huge surprise, but I was a little disappointed. It's not even anything great. It's some cheap little garbage that I got, but I'm stupid excited about it, so I wanted to share it with you. And I did get some packages from Amazon though, but they're not mine. I mean, they are mine, but it's not my personal property. It was the additional board games for the OhioCon board game library, because while they borrow a bunch of my library to supplement, they do have their own. It severely needs some updating, and so what we devised is that every year we buy a few games for it, and we also, any games that look damaged or are so older, they're missing pieces or they're no longer playable, we go ahead and we cull those out each year. I don't anticipate having to cull anything this coming year because we did a pretty good job last year. And unfortunately, last year, apparently, not all of the games were in totes. Some of them were in cardboard boxes. So I did ask them to give me totes for everything this year because we didn't want to have any more loss, because we actually had to get rid of a bunch of games because they got water into the cardboard, and board games are made of cardboard as well. And of course there was mold, so I was none too thrilled. And it, you know, it's not a great thing. Storage incidents happen though, so but we want to make sure that we do our due diligence, and spending the money on $8 or $9 for a tote to save a couple $100 of board games, it seems like a wise choice, and we all agreed, so that's what we did. And I thought about the fact that my personal games, in the past, I've been taking them in my vehicle and done like several trips, but I'm increasing what we're taking this year, including some tents and decor and other things. And I thought, the weather's pretty bad. I don't want it to be raining or snowing on my board games. So we also went to Menards and bought totes. So I'm going to have to mark those up and make sure it's very clear which games go in which bins. So at the end of con, it becomes much easier. I think that while a lot heavier, it's going to be a lot easier to take those bins in and then work our way through them. So I'm going to wait to put my video up, and hopefully my package will get here so I can show you these dumb little things that I'm getting. It's hilarious. You will think it's funny. Maybe you won't, but I think it's hilarious, and I can't wait to share it with you. It's totally nothing to do with keto whatsoever. Uh, it's not even really to do with gaming, except for like this little bit much. So I'll be back when it finally arrives. I'll record it off and send it. I know it's been a couple days since I did a video, and this didn't have like any really good data or anything in it, but I do feel somewhat more accountable because I've been extra lazy during the holiday, taking a couple days off, not even moving around. I watched a bunch of TV yesterday. I never just sit around and watch TV, but I sure did yesterday. And I feel a lot better for it, though. I got a good night's sleep, the whole 9 yards. I did keep up and start doing my meditation. That's really helped with de-stressing. That's been really good. I'm definitely going to continue with that. So I have not done my workout yet today, and I have a staff meeting for OhioCon. That's right. Right now it's go crunch time. We're just a few weeks away from the convention, so my all my time is towards this convention. So that's what you're going to hear every 5 minutes out of my mouth. So we'll talk about it. It's actually pretty cool. But when I get my package, we'll talk some more about it. See you in a few. Okay, everyone. So I got my package, and I have to say the packing is not great on these. So it came in this bag. As you can see, the bag is got holes. So I don't know that I can recommend this. And some of my things are not fully complete. So I'll have to dig through, because first, here's what I got for people. Were dice sets. So they should each have 7, and a lot of them are done. There's multiple colors. So these ones are blue, these ones are black. This one is red and white, but it's torn open. This one has all 7. This one is torn open and it's missing, so I'm hoping that they're in here. But since there's holes outside the bag, I won't know until I sift through it. So this is, oh, I see. It's even got a big tear down here at the bottom, so I don't even know if I have all my product. We'll find out. But here's the important part. This is what I was waiting all day to show you guys. I got these little mini nightlight lamps for decoration. I only got 6 of them. I want more, but they were out of stock, so I got what I could. Check it out. I don't know how this works on the camera, but let's see. Oh no, it just flashes out. Okay, so it's not so great on the camera, but so this is a mahjong tile. So it even has like the back colored side like you would with a regular. This is the green dragon. This is 8s and red dragon. I'm telling you, it's going to be awesome. I'm putting, like I said, I only have 6. That's okay. We'll get more when they come back in stock. They will be table decorations. They are rechargeable. So you can sort of see it if I bend it to the side. So it just comes with little recharge cables. I just thought they were cute as all get out. I could not help myself. Oh, and it's a good thing that they didn't have them in stock, or I would have bought like 24 of them because they're so awesome. They had White Dragon too, but listen, I love my Mahjong tiles, but White Dragon is the most boring tile because it's just plain white with a little black outline around the outside edge. And so I didn't buy the White Dragon. Maybe I should for completionist's sake, but you know, it's not like they had 1 to 9 or any of the other tiles. So I feel like 8's Red Dragon and Green Dragon will be good enough. So that's what I waited all day to show you guys. I know, like, what a letdown for you guys. But for me, I am so excited. Mahjong tiles, night lights. I might have to buy more, not just to use for decoration on tables at parties and conventions, but maybe like a couple to scatter around the house. Yes, I know. The rest of the family are going to be like, are you kidding me? This dumb crap. But I don't care because I love it. So anyways, that was my whole thing today. I've been waiting all day, avidly tracking. I'm super upset about the dice. But so I'll probably write them a letter and complain about the quality and see what they want to do. I don't know if they have time to send me more before the convention or what. I could also just see if I can't get together some little tool bags, and that way, if all of the dice are here, which it seems highly unlikely, if all the dice are here, I could put them into little tool bags like I use for my jewelry and stuff, and then that means somebody won't be getting a torn open package. That would be nice. So I'll think about it, see what I can come up with. But there you go. That was what I was all nerding out about and looking for all day long. You can see they're not even big, but Mahjong tiles. I think that also completely out of stock, but they also did have some mini LED dice that had the same concept, the recharge, and then they're just little teeny night lights, I guess is what they're calling them. I might have to get dice too, but I thought Mahjong tiles were more appropriate. So that's what I had for you today. I know, not an exciting day, but it is for me. So I hope that you are having an amazing return to work and it was not bad and it didn't get too busy. You saw I had keto chow all day. I'm gonna have keto chow probably all day tomorrow too. I've been really indulgent over the last few days, and that really kind of helped put me back in a good mindset. I've got 1 hour before our OhioCon meeting, so I better clean my crap up here. I've got a disaster. So I've been working too on, there's more stuff back here for the con. I've got more index cards that I'm working on. I've been making inserts to go, because we're going to play Curse of Strahd in our RPG. It's going to go right into my little sign holder. I know that you can't read all this, but if you wanted to learn a little bit about Mahjong, here I've got some cheatery sheets come from the World Ricci Center, and then just easier, the important things that you need, your 1 to 9, you have to learn that to play Mahjong, your dragons, and your wind. I've got it backwards. Your winds, which is north, south, east, and west, and your dragons. So those are like the super important things you have to learn. And then I made this cheat sheet, which kind of just tells you the important things you need for your hands. You know, you've got your 1 to 9 in all of the different suits, and then your 3 your pawn, chi, and con. So, which I know none of that made any sense to you. We should talk about Mahjong. Do any of you know how to play Mahjong? I don't mean like the little matching tile game that you get on your phone or in the old days back on your computer. I mean the kind where you sit down with 3 other people plus yourself, so 4 total, and you're playing like it's a tile passing, kind of like a gin and bridge meet, you know, I don't know. It's kind of a mishmash. I do think it's very bridge-like. And actually, I chuckle because I say it's even more bridge-like only because of all the gossip. Like, yes, people are serious playing Mahjong, but also if you get with people who know how to play, the gossip goes abound just like, you know, stereotypical bridge night on TV. So, anyways, I learned how to play for a while because I did a short contract at a Japanese elevator company doing quality assurance, and they would go out after the hours for you know, dinner and drinks and stuff, and the executives were all from Japan, and they were like, so we're playing Mahjong, and I didn't know how to play at all, and they were like, well, you're going to learn since you're working with us, and they taught me, and I fell in love with it. Just absolutely crazy about playing mahjong. They also taught me how to play pai gow poker, which is insane. We'll talk about that sometime too. Pai gow poker is like bingo meets poker, 7 hands and super speedy fast. It's incredible, but it's easy to get lost. It's my favorite because if I go to Vegas, I don't necessarily lose money, but when I sit down, it's me, and then everybody else are usually very posh looking Japanese businessmen, and they always look at me like, hey, little girl, are you at the wrong table? And I'm like, oh, this just looks so fun. But, I got taught by some very suave players, and so I'm no slouch, which kind of comes out quickly, but it's always funny right at first. They don't really expect the little white lady to be a decent pai gow player. Anyways, that's what I got. Mahjong tile mini nightlight lamps. So, all right, I know. I teased you all day. I was like, it's so exciting. And it's not that exciting for anybody except me. And I'm just going to show you again how much I love the red dragon. It's the best one. And I'm going to order 100 of them. Not really, but I might order like another 10. It'll be great. You could walk into my gaming room, and all the little tables would have these cute little lanterns on them. I'm just saying, it's a thing. Well, that I have. All right. See you guys later. Have a great day. Bye bye.